I'm Josua Rine, licensed professional counselor, and this is Responding in Relationships, Emotional Intelligence in Action for Better Communication. This is a part of Pillar 6 of the Pause and Respond framework, where emotional control gets tested in real conversations, and where, if we're honest, you won't always get it right. You will react sometimes. You will say something too fast. You will use the wrong tone. You will push when you should have paused. And that's not failure. That's being human. But what happens next? That's where most people either repair or make it worse. Because reacting is one moment, but how you handle that moment afterward, that has the potential to sharpen the outcome. Most people make one of three mistakes after they react. They either double down, they defend, or they avoid. Doubling down sounds like, well, you pushed me to that point, or that's just how I felt, or you do the same thing. The reaction now becomes justified, and the damage continues to grow. Defending sounds like, that's not what I meant, or you're overreacting. Now you're protecting yourself instead of repairing the moment. Avoidance shows up as silence, distance, pretending it didn't happen. Now nothing gets addressed, and the tension from the reaction lingers. None of those repair anything. They just extend the problem. So here's the shift. When you react, the next move is to move into recovery. Recovery is a skill, just like control is a skill. And recovery starts with one thing: ownership. Ownership is not blaming yourself. It's just acknowledging your part clearly, directly, and without justification. Let's make it real. You snap at someone, your tone is sharp. You interpret, you escalate. A reactive recovery sounds like, I'm sorry, but you were pushing me. That's not ownership. That's partial responsibility with full justification. A controlled recovery sounds like, my tone was off, that's on me. Short, clear, no excuses. That's ownership. And ownership does something important. It generally lowers defensiveness, because now the other person doesn't have to fight to be heard. Another key part of recovery: don't over-explain. A lot of people try to fix the moment by talking more, explaining more, providing additional context. But over-explaining often sounds like I had a reason, which feels like I was justified. And that keeps tension alive. Strong recovery is simple. Acknowledge the behavior, name the impact, then shift. For example, I cut you off earlier. That wasn't helpful. Please go ahead. Now you've corrected in real time. Or, I got defensive there. Let me reset. Now you've stabilized the moment. And that's powerful. Another important point: timing matters. Some repairs can happen immediately. Others need a pause inserted. If the conversation is still heated, trying to repair in the middle of escalation may not land. Sometimes stepping away helps. You could say, I don't like how that just went. Let's come back to it in a bit. That creates space, and space supports better recovery. Well, let's go a little deeper. Recovery is not just about what you say, it's about what you change. If the behavior continues, the apology loses value. People don't trust words. They trust patterns. So real recovery includes an adjustment. If you interrupted, you listen more. If you escalated, you slow down next time. If you overreacted, you pause earlier. That's how trust rebuilds. Don't make the recovery about you. Some people apologize like this. They may say, I feel terrible about that, or I didn't mean it like that. I hate that I did that. Now the focus shifts to your feelings. Better recovery focuses outward. Something like, that probably felt frustrating. I can see how that came across. That demonstrates awareness. So let's look at a real example. A partner says, you got defensive earlier. The reactive response sounds like, I wasn't defensive, I was just explaining. You're now back in the loop. A controlled response may sound like, yeah, I can see that, I got caught up in it. Now the moment can move forward. Another example, you may raise your voice in a discussion. Reactive recovery from raising your voice may sound like, I only got loud because you weren't listening. Controlled recovery may sound like, I raised my voice and that wasn't helpful. Short, clear, effective. Here's the truth. You don't need perfect communication. You need repairable communication. Because even strong people react sometimes. But strong people also recover quickly. Reactive people extend damage. Controlled people shorten it. Reactive people protect the ego. Controlled people concern themselves with protecting the connection. And that's the difference. If you struggle with recovery, it's often because of pride. You simply don't want to admit fault. You don't want to look wrong. You don't want to give up the position you think you're holding. But holding on to those costs more than letting it go. Because unresolved reactions create distance. And distance continues to stack over time. So the real question is, do you want to be right or do you want to repair? Because you don't always get both. This is what we're building in this series. Not perfect communication, but controlled communication. And when that slips, we utilize effective recovery. This is Pillar 6, Responding in Relationships in the Pause and Respond Framework. And sometimes the strongest move after a reaction is ownership. Now, if you want to go deeper into this framework, get the Pause and Respond book and the workbooks to help build the skills and move past just the awareness of understanding these concepts, go to pauseandrespond.com. One-on-one coaching opportunities are now available and live online. We've got the new book coming out, Pause and Respond, The Honesty Advantage, which we're going to do some series about in the coming weeks. So please feel free to reach out, send me an email. Love hearing from all of y'all. Pauseandrespond.com. Episode 12 is now complete. 3 more to go. Follow the show so you don't miss the next episode, because next time we're going to talk about why walking away is sometimes the power move. Less reaction, more choice.